Welcome back to my channel, folks. What you got there? What you got there? What you got there? I hope all my subscribers have been doing well, and new subscribers. I'm sorry I haven't made a video for a while. Just been tied up doing things. And I thank you for still hanging in there, even though I haven't made a video for a while. But I still thank you for subscribing and everything. And for the new viewers, please go check out my other videos and please hit the subscribe and like button if you like the videos. Now, today we're going to be talking about, a service that more likely everybody got is T-Mobile, about their auto pay discount that they're removing. And what people think about that. To me, I think it's another setup for customers. Another thing that customers don't want to get into right about now, especially when this breach data thing happened with T-Mobile twice in 1 year or something like that. So we're gonna do a little bit talking about that today. And if you got this service, man, I'll be honest with you, I'll be thinking about switching to somebody else soon. But I'm gonna tell you about my experience so far with them and this new thing about them removing this auto pay discount thing, which is they should not be allowed to do. Because they're doing this, it's trying to close the loopholes so you could actually pay more. Now, I don't know about a lot of other customers that actually was with them or with Sprint, and then when they merged, we was pushed off to T-Mobile. Now, I'm a Sprint customer, and I've been with Sprint for 18 years or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's 18 years. And I never had no problems with their service. I never had problems like calling in or anything with my billing or nothing like that. Now, so when they merged with T-Mobile, I started having problems with my billing. I started having problems with all different types of stuff with my service. My watch not working half of the time, and I had to go into the store and, spending countless hours calling in, and, T-Mobile representative will tell you, oh, we're sorry, because you've been a Sprint customer for all these years, and we're sorry you have to go through this and all this other stuff, and, they'll give you some money back or whatever, whatever the mishap is or whatever. So they will give you some money back, but at the same time, is the problem is an ongoing problem. Now, the problem that I'm having, that other people's having, is this auto pay discount. Now, this is going to turn into lawsuits, which is this breach might happen again. This data breach might happen again with T-Mobile. More likely, is going to turn into another lawsuit, because more likely these fools is trying to get people's information and don't understand is what you're doing with people's information. You're letting it be vulnerable to other people, and your security sucks. So I'm gonna tell you my experience with them and Sprint. Sprint is good. T-Mobile is bad. When they merged together, that's when my service literally went downhill. Now, my auto pay discount was coming through Sprint. Now, I called up T-Mobile, I explained this to them, and I said, well, my auto pay discount was never coming through y'all, and y'all agreement was with the company when y'all merged together was never to touch or affect the Sprint customers' bill. Now they're doing that by trying to tell Sprint customers, if you don't remove your credit card and put your debit card bank account in, then after that, you lose your auto pay. And it's like, I didn't have my auto pay when I first signed out. I wasn't even with T-Mobile. I got forced on the T-Mobile through a merge. So I didn't want to go to T-Mobile. So what Sprint did was insane. They should never did that. So we should have a choice when they merge together. And when they say they merge, it's not they merging. Let's be real with it. Sprint sold out the T-Mobile. Yeah, once again, Sprint sold out the T-Mobile. That's why you cannot call in right now and get a Sprint representative or whatsoever. The last time I spoke to a Sprint representative probably was months and months ago. It might have been a year ago or something like that. And they'll try to tell you, we'll always be here to, to service you and all this other stuff. No, that's not true, because after what I just heard from a supervisor is not true. So I call in arguing with them about this auto pay discount. And I even argue about them having that data breach or whatever, and they're gonna say, oh, it ain't gonna happen again. Look, they don't know that. They can't guarantee that, even to the point that when I called in a couple of times and I was talking to different people, and they can't really guarantee you that your information is going to get stolen again. And now this time you're playing with your bank account. So what idiot is going to put their bank account in for a 10% discount or $10 discount. So you're trying to tell me what's ever in your bank account or your information is worth to sell out to T-Mobile. It's not. So the best thing you do is just switch carriers and start filling out complaints against them with the FTC, the BBB, and it's another one is this place right here is this financial product or services. You could actually complain to them too. So I'll show you this a little bit closer. You could complain to them too about what T-Mobile is doing, which is really crooked, and they're doing it actually to Sprint customers. And if you notice, if you look at, remember the commercials, and they tell you that they will not affect our bill. So clearly as they would not affect our bill. By them removing auto pay for Sprint customers, you're affecting our bill. So our bill will go up. I even had a representative and told me that if you don't put in your debit card or your bank account information, that your bill will go up. Well, in the commercial, when they merge together, T-Mobile is not supposed to affect our bill whatsoever. Now T-Mobile is affecting our bill, which you're going against the CEO agreement with Sprint. I mean, the CEO agreement that Sprint had with T-Mobile. And it seems like the CEO of T-Mobile is breaking an agreement now. And I hope Sprint pay attention to this, because you put a lot of your customers in a position that we should be into. And now I'm going to have to switch service after 18 years. I'm going to eventually have to switch service now, because I'm not putting in my information for this auto pay, which will be my bank account information or a debit card, which is stupid and insane. And they'll tell you this, for example. I'll let you read this out. Now, this, before I get to this, I want you to see this. See, it tells you T-Mobile disclosed the second data breach of 2003 after discovering attackers had access to the personal information of hundreds of customers for more than a month, starting late February 2023. So that's telling you that they had our information for months. T-Mobile wouldn't even know this. So I'm telling you right now to report this company in for what they're trying to do. They're trying to get your information stolen. Now, it impacted 37 million people. I was one of them. And you know what's funny? I didn't get a dime from this. I didn't get no money back from it. See, when your information gets stolen, these companies should not be getting fines. All these big people, like all these top CEOs, they all get fines. No, start putting them in jail. Stop giving them fines. That's just stupid. That's just like saying the more money you have, you could break laws. I tell people, your laws and rules doesn't even matter when you got money. The elite proved that all day long. They killed children. So let's be real about that. So let's go back to this. Now, it said, all right, now, let me go up here. It tell people, and it's telling people, like, you read this right here, and it's telling this person how they just literally signed up with them with this new plan. Now, if you go down here, and you read this, it tells you, we're making changes to the payment. Oh, I'm reading it through my phone. Let me read it through here because I can't see it. It said, we're making changes to the payment method that qualify for auto pay discount. To continue to receive the $25 auto pay discount, you must update your payment method to a debit card or a bank account. So that's telling you, if you want to keep your auto pay discount, you have to update. So that's telling you, like, you want me to put my bank account information after when y'all been hacked already? No. Only idiots will do that. So you are an idiot. I'm letting you know, if you put your bank account or your debit card in and just to get this $10 discount, you are an idiot, because you're about to find out in a minute when somebody actually does it again to T-Mobile. And T-Mobile will tell you this. It said, for example, it's because the credit card companies charge charge a service charge that is based on the percentage of every transaction, which eats into T-Mobile's revenue. Now, that's BS, because I got auto pay with a lot of companies, and for all that, every company out here will remove that. So that's another BS from I guess a worker that asked T-Mobile, because this is reviews on T-Mobile website, which you see in the corner. This is reviews coming from T-Mobile website. So they're trying to tell you that by them removing auto pay, that it negates that. Like, come on, like, is you for real? Like, no, it doesn't. It's really you're screwing over your customers more than anything, and that's what they're doing. So they're really screwing us over, and they're not being honest with us. They're trying to get our information stolen. So I'm telling you, report T-Mobile in so we could have a class action lawsuit against them for what the manipulation that they're doing, especially to Sprint customers. Because they promised us that they're never going to affect our bill or mess with our bill in no type of way, and they're doing it right now through this auto pay, whatever. So if you do have this service, please report them in, and please, I'm telling you, don't put your information in here. And please leave comments below, like, explain to me about your experience with T-Mobile so far, or how long you've been with them, or if you was a Sprint customer like I was. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that to the point that when they merge together, they're literally, it's called being sold out. It's not merge. Oh, you still get a Sprint representative to help Sprint people. No, it's called they're sold out. They're literally sold out. Sprint don't even exist no more. Means they sold out. So Sprint is your new T-Mobile. So we've been lied to from the door when they started merging. They've been lying to us. So if you're having the same problem and they forcing you to put in your bank account information, start reporting them to, like I said, to the consumers or products or whatever, or the FTC, the BBB, whatever you got to report T-Mobile into, report them. This right here could help us all out, and it could bring them into another lawsuit that they don't want. Turn on your paper too, so they have to start sending out papers again, so they have to pay for that because they're making us pay by taking our auto pay off and trying to make us pay more money. Turn on your paper too, so they'll have to start sending out papers again because they'll have to pay for that. Screw them over like they're trying to screw us over. And like I said, I am filling out complaints against them today too as well, because I don't feel that what they're doing to Sprint customers or any other customers for real is legit, and it's cool, and it's not. So they're lying to us about the reason why they're supposed to be removing the credit card. And my funny thing about it, if you're removing a credit card, if you don't want people to pay through credit cards, and you say, well, it's an auto pay through the discount through your bank account, and you'll get 10% off or $10 off. The whole thing, when it comes down to it, they're lying. Even this message right here is a lie, because you still could pay through your credit card. Don't get me wrong, you still could pay through your credit card, but you won't get the auto pay discount. So you get what I'm saying now? So they're trying to say is, if T-Mobile, if you want to say money, the T-Mobile have to say money. Like, for real? This is $1 billion company, man. What is y'all worrying about? What is they worrying about saving money for? They own houses, islands, yachts, all this other stuff that your average person would never afford in 2 lives. And then you talking about $3, $2, and people are like, well, that adds up. Well, you know what? Forget what adds up. Think about our personal information that have been sold on the black market. Like our credit cards or social security numbers and or addresses or our emails been leaked because of T-Mobile, and they had 2 breaches within 1 year. So I'm gonna let you know is start filling out complaints against this company, because they really is trying to call itself closing a loophole. It's not a loophole for real. It's something stupidity, something dumb that they're doing, and they think they're going to get away with. So my whole thing is I am switching from them. And if you see this video, please share it with other plenty people that got T-Mobile service or has Sprint. You know what I mean? It's like, share this video, because this video is like really important. I think we all should know this if you are customers with them. But I'm not going to sit here and make this video long. We know what the problem is now. We ain't going to have this auto discount no more, because they want more information from us. But you got to be, something have to be really special wrong with you. For real. If you give them your bank account information, and people say, well, I ain't no idiot, I ain't dumb, I'm saving money. Well, you save money when you got $3,000-$4,000 in your bank account, and they turn around and they get hacked again, all your money get taken, and you be like, oh, you be crying like a little punk. Well, you ain't gonna have nothing to cry about if you don't put it in. Just don't put your bank account information in. Okay, you don't save your $25 or your $10 that you was getting a month. Okay, but eventually they will have to turn it back on and give us that back, and plus give her back more money that we lost through taking away that auto pay. I mean, not the auto pay, the auto pay discount. That's what I meant to say. The auto pay discount. Because they ain't taking away auto pay. They taking away auto pay discount. So if you're one of these people who's going through the same thing, please put a comment below. I'll respond back to that. I just want to touch base with people and customers that's going through the same thing I'm going through. And like I said, I was with Sprint for 18 years and I never had no problems. And all of a sudden now they want to tell us to put in our credit card, not a credit card, or bank account information or a debit card to order to receive this $10 discount or 10% or whatever they were supposed to be giving us. So I'm just letting you know the best thing you could do is report this company in, because like I said, if you read right here and it showed you like all of our stuff was hacked, man. Like all of our stuff was hacked, and it showed you how much was exposed. See, this includes full name, contact, the account numbers associated with phone numbers, your T-Mobile account PIN number, social security number, government ID, your date of birth, balance due. Look, all this stuff right here, it shows you this is how much was stolen, and twice in 1 year from T-Mobile. So do you want more of your information in me taken and be sold on the black market? I don't think so. So don't put your account number in, which means your bank account number. Don't do that. Don't put your debit card number in. Stick with paying through the mail, or stick with your credit card, or going to the stores if you allow. But don't do that. Don't be an idiot. Just fill out complaints against them. They'll eventually get sued. And it shows you with the second data breach right here. So I'm letting you know, if you can, get away from this company, because they're screwing people. And if you put your information in, take it back out. Put your credit card back in. Forget that little $10, $25, because it's not worth all your money in your bank account. Okay? Get that through your head. Don't take a chance. Okay? Do not take a chance with this company. It happened twice to me in 1 year. So don't take a chance. But thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank all y'all people for support. My little bit of subscribers, thank you for supporting me and stuff like that. And I hope that things get better for you when it comes down to the phone services for everybody and stuff like that. We should not have to be going through this. Nobody should have to go through this, especially people that been with them longer than people that worked in these businesses. But like I said, thank you. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. That's because my mouth is dry. I don't have no water, nothing around me right now. That's why I barely could talk. And I'll see you again. What you got there? What you got there? What you got there?